I am not suggesting that America should be the world's policeman.
At the height of the 1971 India-Pakistan War, as Indian forces advanced in East Pakistan and the creation of Bangladesh became inevitable, a secret assurance was quietly delivered in Washington. Newly revealed pages of US President Richard Nixon's sworn grand jury testimony show that the United States privately assured China it would support Beijing if China chose to attack India. The testimony, sealed for nearly 5 decades as part of the Watergate record, offers the clearest evidence yet that Washington was prepared for the South Asian War to widen into a larger conflict involving China. So what exactly did Nixon say? In his own words, Nixon testified, "The Russians were supporting India. Nobody was supporting Pakistan because there was an embargo on the shipment of arms, but we were giving moral support to them. And also we gave to the Chinese an assurance privately that if India jumped Pakistan and China decided to take on the Indians, that we would support them." He emphasized that this was my decision, not Kissinger's. The geopolitical backdrop was deeply shaped by Cold War tensions. Earlier in 1971, India had signed a treaty of friendship with the Soviet Union. In Washington's view, New Delhi was aligned with Moscow. Pakistan, despite its military's brutal campaign in East Pakistan, was considered strategically indispensable because it had served as the secret back channel for Nixon's diplomatic opening to China, which would culminate in his 1972 visit to Beijing. Nixon said the US felt a great obligation to Pakistan and feared that abandoning it would damage US credibility with China. On the ground, the war was triggered by a humanitarian and strategic crisis. After Pakistan's military crackdown in East Pakistan following the 1970 election verdict, millions of Bengali civilians fled into India. New Delhi initially sought international pressure on Islamabad. With the US and China backing Pakistan, India signed a treaty with the Soviet Union in August 1971 to secure strategic cover. Military action followed only after Pakistan's preemptive airstrikes on December 3rd. The war in the east lasted just 13 days, with Indian forces alongside the Mukti Bahini securing the surrender of Pakistan's Eastern Command in Dhaka on December 16th, leading to the creation of Bangladesh. China, despite the private US assurance, did not intervene militarily. So why were these pages kept secret? The 7-page section was deemed so sensitive that it was withheld even from most Watergate prosecutors and the grand jury. It was classified and sealed separately because it exposed Cold War contingency planning that could have been explosively destabilizing if revealed at the time. Nixon himself warned prosecutors not to open that can of worms. Decades later, the documents reveal just how close South Asia came to a far wider war. With Harsh Mishra, we report India Today Global.